Well, we have been seeing that warmer, drier weather than usual this winter. So our Denver 7's Ethan Carlson started to check in with the Denver Botanic Gardens and the Butterfly Pavilion in Westminster about the impact that they're seeing on both plants and animals.
Winter so far on the Front Range has been unusually warm and unusually dry.
We can look to our native plants for plants that are very foolproof and don't need as much help in getting through our abnormal years.
Laura Swain is a horticulturist at the Denver Botanic Gardens. She's an expert on how trees and plants survive the winter. They grow buds, little packets of stored energy that allow for leaves and flowers in the spring.
In the fall, the plants make those buds, and then as soon as it gets cold and the day length shortens, the plants form modified leaves to cover the buds. They're called bud scales.
Now, depending on the type of plants that you have, you may see flowers like this one start to bud, but Laura tells me that's probably not cause for concern.
Once spring finally rolls around, the plants will still survive. They'll still leaf out as normal. We might have to prune out a little bit of dead wood in them, but it wouldn't really impact our spring displays.
Unfortunately, the warm winter doesn't just impact our plants, it affects our animals too. Francisco Garcia with the Butterfly Pavilion knows that insects normally bed down for the winter and go into a sort of sleep mode.
When you have really cold temperatures, the insects get to be nice, cozy, and sleepy.
This year's inconsistent temperatures are waking many of them up.
They think it's springtime, so they want to go out, they want to start eating, they want to start looking for flowers, and what happens out there? There's not many flowers. Then clearly we're going to have again some cold temperatures, and then they might not have enough energy to survive these temperatures for springtime.
So perhaps we shouldn't be alarmed for our plants, but when it comes to our insects?
Invertebrates are vital for all life on Earth. They are playing this foundation for life. They're pollinators, they're recycling nutrients, they are the base of food for many animals out there, and they represent 97% of all animals on Earth.
Still, any Coloradan knows that winter here is long, and it's hard to predict how the rest of it is going to go. In Denver, Ethan Carlson, Denver 7.
Ethan is Denver 7's outdoors reporter, so if you have a story idea for him, you can just scan the QR code on your screen, or you can always email him at ethan.carlson@denver7.com.